You gotta get this. This was a good one. We were in the TV room one night, and I heard Granny. She was already laid down. She was in the bed, and she was hollering, "Donnie, Donnie." So I went in there and I opened the door and I said, "What's the matter, Granny?" She said, "Donnie." She said, "I'm fixing to cross the river." And I said, "What?" She said, "I'm fixing to die." And I said, "Oh, Granny, you're good." I said, "You not been sick or anything?" She said, "No." She said, I'm getting ready to go." She said, "I hear the music playing." She said, "The angels are coming to get me." And I said, "Granny, I don't hear any music, and I don't see any angels." She said, "I hear it right now." And I couldn't hear anything. And she said, "Come over here by my bed." And I went over there by her bed, and she said, "Lean down this way." And I leaned over, and I heard the music too. And I said, "I do hear music." And I said, "It's coming from your little table." And I opened the drawer, and she had stuffed a bunch of cards in there. And she had one of those cards that plays music. When you open it, it plays music. And when she had closed that drawer, she had looked at him and closed the drawer, and somehow that card, it made contact and it was playing music. And I said, "Well, Granny," I said, "if the angels are coming," I said, "are singing, they're singing, 'Let me call you sweetheart.'" It was a Valentine card and it was playing, "Let me call you sweetheart."
Isn't that the song she used to sing, Daddy?
Oh my gosh, she used to sing to Clarence.
Oh yeah.
She liked Clarence because
Yeah,
he was
she
redhead, and she
Yeah.
had a redheaded boyfriend when she was younger.
Yeah.
Or when he would come in the door, she'd say, "I know Clarence is here because I can smell him." You hear me, Red? He had that leather coat, and she could smell that
And
leather
then he'd
coat.
put on cologne when he'd come to visit.
Mm-hmm.
After she had that stroke, the way it affected her, her sense of smell was real keen.
Mm-hmm.
It affected it, and she could smell stuff. And that was one of the things she said.
When she had that stroke, she couldn't smell the food. She would get sick, you remember?
And yeah, because she smelled it too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I remember she used to tell me if she was younger, she'd give me a run for my money.
Oh, she told me she told Donnie, "If you get shed of Vivian, I would marry you." That's what she said.
Right.
Oh, she pitied Donnie. She loved him.
Oh my goodness.
Tell him about the time that she called for you to come to the room, and she's telling about the kangaroo that was in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember the
Boxing.
kangaroo.
You remember?
I don't remember the kangaroo
What
story.
was, we had watched that movie, Matilda, was it Matilda, the boxing kangaroo?
it was-
We watched that movie.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
There was a movie, a Disney movie about a boxing kangaroo, okay? We'd watched it 2-3 days before that. Well, she must have had it on her mind. And at night when she took that medicine, it made her dream. And she would, if it was that night, she called, I could hear her upstairs hollering for me to come downstairs. And I went in and she said, "There's a haint in here." And I said, "What?" She said, "There's a haint in here." And I said, "Are you sure, Greg?" I said, "What did it look like?" She said, "Well, it was that tall and it had big long ears. And it had a long nose." She was describing that kangaroo. And she said it looked just like a kangaroo or something. And I said, "Granny, are you sure you saw it? Are you sure you saw that?"
And she's talking about it boxing.
Huh?
Talking
Yeah,
about it
said
boxing.
that it was boxing. Said it was in here and it was wanting to fight. Oh my goodness, man, that was awful. Oh, that one night, she said, she was hollering, I went in there and she said, who are you? And I said, "You know who I am." She said, "You look like a haint." And she had it on the mother. I said, "What?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "I believe." She said, "You can't be Donnie. I believe you're a booger. You're a haint." I said, Granny, it's just me. She said, well, okay, put me on the pot.
Oh, she used to call us in the middle of the night and put her on the pot.